Hello students, this is a peer review video for the examination paper practicing 1 star and 3 wishes. What is 1 star and 3 wishes? Have a look at this paper carefully and point out one best quality of this paper and give 3 suggestions for improvement. Let us have a look at the marks scored by this candidate. Reading, we can see a lot of marks are missed out in reading. Writing, we have quite a few areas for suggestions. Grammar, we have quite a few area, and literature also. So let us have a look at it carefully and see how we can, what quality is the best in this paper and where we can give suggestions to the candidate for improvement. You can see the presentation of this paper. It is very, very neat. The question paper, the question number is very correctly written. The options are written in the textual area along with the answer, which is neatly spaced out. So the one of the best qualities could be the presentation of this paper seems quite good. If you feel that the same registers to you, that could be the star given for this paper. But we can also see that the number of options seems to be incorrect. So suggest a strategy to this candidate. He or she can practice that strategy and try improving, because reading section is one area where you can score full marks easily. You One can practice the methodology of elimination of incorrect answers. If you have better suggestions how MCQs, multiple choice questions, can be attempted, give your suggestions to the candidate as one of the wishes to be fulfilled. Question number 2, we can see the same procedure. Quite a few answers are marked have been scored incorrectly. Give your suggestions how the candidate can improve. MCQs, give your suggestions to the candidate for improvement. Writing section, have a look at the writing format. The marks breakup are for format, content, fluency, and accuracy. If you see something is missing in the format, give the suggestions how the format can be improved. For example, the country seems to be missing, the title, the director, or to whom the letter is written, that seems to be missing, the address of the bookstore, that seems to be incomplete, the order of writing the format, for example, self address, date, and the to address, the sender address of the sender, the date, and the address of the recipient. If that is the order that is to be corrected, kindly give the suggestion. Then salutation and then the subject, give the order correctly. If the format is, then give the order, correct order of the format, helping the candidate in order to improve. Where the choice of language for the letter writing, greetings, it is usually written in informal letters or semi-formal approach. Give the suggestions for using the formal language, choice of spelling, words, choice of spelling, use of I, passive voice. If that is your suggestion, kindly give the suggestion to the candidate for improvement. Formal language, use of formal language. Have a look at the marks breaker, format, content, fluency, and accuracy. Give suggestions in each area so that the candidate can improve in the format. Content, if you are suggesting something for the content, give your full review on content, how the content can be better. Fluency, if you have some idea about the words that can be used, can give that suggestions, though the candidate seems to have scored marks on fluency. Accuracy, if you can suggest something for accuracy of language, certain formats that can be learned or certain expressions that can be learned, kindly give that suggestion to the candidate for improvement. Do we begin a paragraph with this or is it a continuation paragraph? Have a look at it and give your suggestions to the candidate for improvement. Whether a formal letter is closed with regards or a formal letter is closed with yours faithfully or yours sincerely. Signature, is it the signature followed by the name? What is missing? Give your suggestions and suggest to the candidate how the name is written, whether it is written in capital letters, the signature is in the running letters. Give your suggestions to the area where the candidate can work. We can see when question is not attempted, that is writing, that is analytic writing of a paragraph. Give your suggestions how the candidate could have attempted this without missing out the marks for that question. Moving on to literature, observe your make your observations and see where the marks have been lost. For a 2 marks question, it's a question for description. Suggest how certain aspects can be selected for comparison. Give your suggestions for improving a particular answer. Your suggestions will be valued. It will definitely help the candidate improve. If you can give suggestions in the question 12B, suggest or write the answer giving a sample response. That will also be very helpful if you give a sample response to the candidate for a particular answer. Kindly suggest one point, that is a star, in this paper that you have observed, one good quality about this paper, and 3 suggestions for improvement that will help the candidate perform better. If you can give your suggestions along with the sample answers or a sample response, that will be extremely helpful. Thank you very much for your kind attention.